I'd like to thank Senator Rivera for bringing this bill to the floor. And it relates to a therapy that is very important to me and my family. And it relates to Medicaid coverage. So if someone has diabetes and they need testing or an insulin pump, that's going to be covered. If someone has glaucoma and they need surgery or eye drops, that would be covered. But when it comes to other certain, let's say, conditions like ADHD, autism, traumatic brain injury, or disruptive behaviors, these things, certain therapies as applied behavioral analysis may not be covered. We keep saying that mental health and behavioral health is health. Then we should be true to it, and we should make sure there is not disparity in the coverage. Applied behavioral analysis is often used with children with autism, and it is not for every child, but with some children it's highly effective. And what happens and what it shows is that children who receive this therapy, it shows that they're capable of learning. It helps them complete simple and complex tasks. It helps reinforce positive behaviors, and often that reinforcement is by the parents at home. I'm trained in applied behavioral analysis using discrete trials and appropriate reinforcements. Being trained in ABA made me a better parent to all of my children, and I got to see the positive benefits of ABA therapy as a parent, a teacher, and a senator. Covering this therapy undoubtedly saves the state and the federal government money in the long run, and that's why it's so important that this behavior is covered by Medicaid. I wish to reference the New York State Department of Health's reference guide for children with autism. There's a number of therapies that are listed in that reference guide, and many of them, as a recommendation, state that it cannot be recommended because of no adequate evidence to support the therapy. But when it comes to applied behavioral analysis, what the reference guide said is that it is recommended that principles of applied behavioral analysis and behavior intervention strategies be included as important elements in any intervention program for young children with autism. Therefore, I stand here in support of this bill, that this therapy should be covered. It's essential to the children who need it and the families who have those children, and it saves the state and the federal government money in the long run. Thank you, Madam President. I proudly support this legislation.